Hello everyone, welcome to the EdTech Talks, which is part of PMT Talks of PlanMyTrainings.com. So PMT Talks is nothing but short form of Plan My Training, PMT Talks. And in this particular meeting, we try to focus on improving our speaking skills. We try to discuss and share about the knowledge that we want to share with the world. That is the basic motto of our meeting. I will come back to the various aspects related to what we have to focus on in our future meetings, right? I will come back to that. But before that, I want to give opportunity to both of you who are present here as speakers for the day. So who will go first, Ratika or Shashank?
I can start.
Ratika, all right, you can start. So give me a moment. Let me pin you. And yes, Ratika, so you can start your speech now.
Hi, Lucky. Hi, Sashank. I think it's a good start. Everything needs a good beginning, right? And hope we have more members in our EdTech Talk in the coming sessions so that we'll be able to share our knowledge and gain insights from other speakers as well. First of all, I'm Radhika. I'm basically a soft skills trainer. I also do part of BFSI training as well, which includes banking, finance, and I have also included e-commerce nowadays in my training sessions. Right now I am doing it as a freelancing work, but I have registered my own domain as Skills Trigger, planning to expand it in the near future. Hopefully, I think I'll be better off with Lucky Ma'am by our side. She is a good inspiration right from the beginning, and she's more than being an inspiration. I would say she's very patient enough because, like, whenever she assigns sessions, I have my sessions, and then I keep postponing it, which she's like not even once she has told me no, like I can't change it or anything like that. That is why I'm here today. Otherwise, like I would have been out of this. She understands the practical difficulties we have as trainers. So she always says, like I remember like couple of months back in the last on the day of the webinar, I told her like I'm not be able to do it because I was given an assignment as a replacement, as an emergency because some other trainer was not able to do it. And she said, no problem, you just proceed with your work. And that is like something which I have learned from her, I would say. And I try to implement it in the classrooms, because in the classrooms we see like students, they come up with some like some will be like lame excuses, but some would be like genuine, like whatever be it, like we just need to give a smile and just say it's fine, because only then it makes you a better trainer. It's not like you are a strict teacher and always with a cane and going behind them. That doesn't work. And her corporate experience, she has a lot of corporate experience, so I think that comes in handy when she like any particular topic I ask her, she always relates it to the real corporate world and tries to explain to me the reality, not just something theoretical, which we don't get from many people. Like most of the things are like in only theory, which we may not be able to implement. But whatever I have been learning with her so far, like I'm able to implement it. Though I have not done many corporate trainings, I am able to implement it in the college level also. So that a big thanks to you, ma'am, for helping me out with that. And coming to my passion, like identifying my passion has been a long journey for me, because I have been trying multiple things in and out, and finally I have landed here as a trainer. Before that, I have been an entrepreneur in multiple streams. I've tried in construction field. Earlier, I've been into banking. So after that, I have tried multiple things like going in for LED training for central government projects. Then I have even tried venturing into, tailoring so that I can take up big projects for school assignments. So I have tried multiple things, but right now I am focused only on this, and I think this is going to be my future. That's why, like, I confidently registered my domain also as skills trigger, and hopefully I'm planning to, like, expand my horizon and able to spread my knowledge with college students. And coming to soft skills training, like after I have been associated with Lucky Ma'am, I have been like the number of hours I train has gradually increased. Earlier, it used to be like 20 hours or 10 hours at the max for soft skills. It only my technical part was like 80 hours or something like that. The recent assignment I got is like it's totally for 240 hours. That's the maximum I've got now, which includes 140 hours of technical training in BFSI plus 100 hours for soft skills. And I'm working like pretty much, I've expanded the way I have to do it and all that. I've improvised like for each session I go, I feel like I have improved in various topics. I've also included more topics nowadays, not just sticking on to what is required by the academy. Apart from that, I also increase my like I improve and try to find out new avenues so that it is useful for the students, because making them to sit for the whole day is the first biggest challenge I find. But now, like, I have included many like playway things and so many other strategies which actually helps the students also to focus more on the training what I'm giving. It's not like what I'm delivering, it's more about what they get it at the receiving end. At the end of the day, when their training gets over, they should feel happy. At the same time, they should have gained some knowledge as well, and I'm able to do it much better nowadays compared to like previously before being associated with Lucky Ma'am. Because like it's not only during the sessions or something that she gets connected. Like whenever I get any queries or something, I just send it across to her, and though she's busy, like whenever she's free, she tries to find time and she always responds. So she's somebody who's like I think she's a good mentor, I would say. That would be the precise word for her. And I think many more trainers would be benefited from her trainings. And as this EdTech talk has begun today, I think we'll have more and more people coming in, and maybe we'll cross 100 in the near future. That's what I'm expecting, ma'am. Because a smile is always it's something which in each which always has more empowerment in your brand. And I think like to me also, people say like I never leave my smile. So whenever I get connected to her, I'm able to feel that. So that's the best part I like in her. She all and if she doesn't know something, like she always gets back. She doesn't try to say something or the other and answer the question. She always gets back to us, and she makes sure that whatever she says is correct, not just simply answering for the sake of answering. That is one more thing I have taken from her. That's one big takeaway I've taken from you, ma'am. Because whenever my students ask me, I just don't simply answer something. I tell them like, I'll get back to you, and I make a note of it, and I make sure I message them in the evening if it is something personal, or I say it in the class the next day. So that's something I have added nowadays, like so that no question is unanswered. If it is something I cannot get it from Google, like if it is something from a corporate, I make sure I connect with somebody and like give them the right answers. I think that is very much important, because only then your credibility is on the higher end. Otherwise, you start losing your credibility. So that is one thing I have learned from ma'am, and I'm pretty sure we'll all be associated with her always in the future. Yeah. So my future topics will be mostly based on soft skills, and so based on, like, if more members need something which I can, get, which I can share my knowledge and it'll help them, I'm definitely going to focus my topics on those areas. So it would be like, nowadays I do it like mostly related to communication. I also include time management, problem solving, and critical thinking. All these are the major topics I cover in the colleges. So most of my focus is on that, and finally I do it on like facing the interviews and those kind of things. So we have mock interview sessions and all that for each of the individual who is enrolled in the training session, so that we are able to find out where they are lagging and what needs to be done. So accordingly, I give feedback to the college management so that they'll be able to improvise on their weaknesses. So that's how we work in this training sessions. Yeah, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity today. Yeah, over to you, Sashank.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Lucky ma'am. Good evening, Ratika ma'am. It was a pleasant evening for me that Lucky ma'am has given me a chance to talk with you all members actually. I'm working as a vocation trainer in the school actually, and teaching my subjects such as tourism, hospitality. My domain is tourism and hospitality. I'm just going to finish my MBA in HR and marketing, and it's just to come. Results are awaited for that. But in the school, I'm working as a vocational trainer, where the things is something different. Where the school, where I have to handle the students of 9, 10th, 11th, 12th students actually. But when I'm coming for the corporate levels, I was trying to come to the corporates, and the God has given me a gift such as Lucky Man to me, where she has showed me the way how to come in the corporate, and how to make to grow your skills, how to increase your knowledge in the training and development actually, how the personality should be there as a trainer. And she has guided me in everywhere. She's working, she is has guided me as a teacher also. She's a mentor for me also, and she's a counselor, everything. She's one man army for me actually, I can say in one word actually. And about my passion is that I want to come in the corporates, in the department of training and development, where I can able to know what is the training and development in the corporate levels, that I'm not able to get the knowledge in schools. But in the corporates, I'm able to know a little bit about the training and development, what is, how the trainer works in the corporates, how the communication works there, how we used to make a rapport building, all the things that I've learned from the Lucky Man. I really thanks to Lucky Ma'am that she has helped me a lot. And every time in the languages, I got a smile. There's a smile in the language of Lucky Ma'am's voice actually, and I really thanks to Ma'am. And my future topics that which will be on the training, as a trainer. What is the important part that the trainer should have? So this will be the topic actually in my future. This is all about me.
All right. Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Great. So we had a good start today, and we hope that we will have this good start in future. We will be moving forward on this path, and we will be learning from each other in coming meetups, through each other, and also by other people joining us going forward. Let me share with you my motto of uh, what we plan to do in future. Let me share my screen. Yes. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let me just increase it a little. Yes. So my vision to take these meetings forward is to come up with more people, more participation, and going forward, having virtual conferences and face to face conferences as well. What we have done in past, we have done such conferences during pandemic. We did some online conferences wherein we called people from all over the world. There were people from Canada, USA, and various parts of the country. So these are some of the pictures of our previous virtual conferences that we did. About me, just to give you a short introduction about me and what is my association with training and why am I passionate about bringing trainers together and sharing my knowledge with other trainers, because I have been into training and HR for past 20 years. Started my career in training, and my thoughts about giving such services to trainers started about 10 years back when I started this PlanMyTrainings.com, the platform for trainers. Initially, it was only the platform. And in fact, let me tell you that when I started this PlanMyTrainings.com, there was no other such training portal in the market. There was no one else who had thought of this. Now there are various online training portals and all, online training domains and all. There are many, and there are many well-known ones as well. But this was something which I started off as a trainers portal wherein trainers can come and showcase their profile. And then onwards, I started doing these conferences. And in fact, in 2019, I did a conference in a 5-star hotel wherein we called trainers, HR professionals, people from education, CEOs, all these people from various backgrounds, and there were panel discussions, there were awards also, there were also speeches from trainers, L&D professionals, L&D heads and all. We had that. After that, pandemic came and we could not repeat that, but very soon I plan to do that. And these our meetings are precursor to the final get together that I want to have, which will be a kind of face to face get together. And since whatever I have learned, whatever I have gained from this domain, I want to share with people. I want other trainers to get the platform to showcase their profile, to showcase their now PlanMyTrainings.com is actually an online platform wherein you can also publish your training program. So this is what is something which has been added now. It was not there earlier. Now I have added online training feature on this platform. So trainers can avail this feature, associate with our organization on partnership basis. And this is something which is something that we have started. So just to share with you about the platform, let me just share the other window. So my screen is visible again?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is the platform which offers services to corporates wherein they can place their requirements to us, and we cater to those requirements. For trainers, as I mentioned, that course publishing and showcasing their profile, establishing their brand, these are certain things that we focus on. And for corporates, again, we do all these things like setting up the training function, the learning management system for organizations, and all these things, online learning and live and recorded sessions, trainer search services. So trainers can also publish their profile, their landing page with the help of this platform. There are live and recorded training programs, and um, also, like, as I mentioned, that for trainers as well as training managers, there are all these services that are there. Now I want to share with you some of the glimpses of our previous conferences that we did. So this is the conference.planmytrainings.com. This is our site of the conference that we did in the past. Yeah, the pictures are not visible right now. Somehow. Okay, pictures are not visible, but yeah. So this is the platform of our conferences that we have done in the past, and also upcoming conference notices will be posted on this platform for future as well. So this is what is my vision going forward. This is what I plan to do, and that is how this EdTech Talks, our meetups, that is what we have thought of. Let me also share a few more stuff. Just a second. Yes. So these were some of the speakers in our last virtual conference that we did from various places, from HR, L&D head of various organizations, HR managers, HR head, all these people from various parts of the world, US, Canada, as I mentioned. So this is what I'm doing, and this is what I plan to do in coming months as well. So basically my plan is to have weekly meetups on virtual platform like this, which will be 1 hour meetup once in a month. Initially, maybe we'll have once in 2 months, or if there are participations, then we'll have virtual conference. Going forward, my plan is to take up virtual conference events, is to create virtual conference events once in a month, wherein we have longer speeches and more participation. And going forward, quarterly in-person conferences. So basically, in hotel or in some good location, we will have conference and seminars in Delhi, NCR, or other metro cities of the country. Requirements that I would like to put forward: regular attendance, quality of speech delivery. Let us keep improving ourselves in every meeting, in every meetup. Come prepared, think about certain specific things that you would want to talk on others. And since we would be recording all these meetups, you can also use those recordings for your own purpose. So you can take the recording from me and you can put those on your social media platforms. So, it's something which is an added advantage that you will be getting. You are not required to record yourself separately. You can use this platform to come prepared with one topic every week, speak for about 10 minutes, take that recording, put it on your social media, right? So this is something which you can use in your social media content development as well. And yes, going forward, we will be having proper meeting setup wherein we will have a host who will introduce all the speakers. We will have someone to evaluate speakers, share thoughts on what are the improvement areas. So we will have various roles that people in the meeting can take up, right? So this is what my vision is. So yes, going forward, when we start doing all these things, take up initiatives and manage meetings. So it's going forward, I just don't want to be the one managing it only by myself. I want my audience, people from the group, manage the entire meeting. Even if I'm not there in the meeting goes on. That's what my vision is, right? So that we benefit from each other. And yes, we'll have certain strict rules in our meetings that, brand is something which, of course, it is PlanMyTrainings.com initiative. So the brand will be only PlanMyTrainings and the partners promotion, no other brand. But yes, you get this self-promotion opportunity. So I don't stop anyone by sharing what they can do great. So it is a platform to promote yourself as a trainer, as a speaker, as a person who can take up new initiatives, leadership, whatever you want. You can promote yourself, take it as a platform for your self-promotion. And as I mentioned, that you can use these recordings for your self-promotion. So you can put it on wherever you want on social media. You take the recording from me, you put it anywhere you want. You ask for the recording from me, right? Or I will, in fact, I would put these recordings on PlanMyTrainings YouTube channel. From there, you can pull out your part and you can put it on other platforms, right? So you can do that. You can put it on Facebook, on LinkedIn, wherever you want. So self-promotion, I'm not putting any restriction on that. Go ahead and promote yourself. That is what my vision is. I want everyone to progress. I want everyone to succeed with our help, with the help of the platform, right? So because I believe that when we start working mutually, we all grow together. So that is what
Yes.
it is. And yes, our speech should not consist of any hatred going forward, since we will have many new members from various parts of the world. These are certain things which I would like to make things clear, that, we do not need to discourage others. We do not need to create hatred or any such things with the help of our speech. Nothing about politics, nothing about adult topics, nothing about violence and religion. So these are some of the ground rules that we will follow going forward in every meeting. We will, of course, as I mentioned, self-promotion is fine. We will have respect for everyone. We will show respect to everyone by listening to everyone and sharing feedback to everyone with respect. We will learn and stay positive in every meeting. We will gain the energy whenever we come together. We don't want to lose energy. We want to gain energy. And yes, you are free to invite your friends, your colleagues, your other people who would be interested in enhancing their speaking skills. So this platform is, of course, basically it is for L&D professionals, training professionals, and people from teaching education. But our meetups is open for anyone who would want to come and speak on anything, would like to practice speaking, learn and enhance their speaking skills. So that way it is open for everyone, right? But my focus would be that, yes, whosoever joins should talk about something which helps others to learn something new. So even if there is a person from, say, IT background, if he or she joins this meeting, he or she should talk about self growth or some generic topic so that everyone learns. If people would start talking about topics which others cannot relate, then I think it won't be of any use, right? So this is what it is. And yes, as I had mentioned, that today's meeting was all about me and my passion. So you and your passion, that's what you also shared in today's meeting. So that is all about the introduction and my thoughts, my views, my vision about these meetings going forward. I hope we will have more participants. I would also request you to share this with your friends, your colleagues, your students who would want to enhance their speaking skills or anything. You can share these with this particular meeting details with them, and call them, let them come in, let them learn. Even if they don't want to speak, they can learn from other trainers. Like Ratika, you shared that you will be talking about various topics that you take up, right? So, of course, if there are students, other people from education, like, even students are there from colleges or school, or people from other fields, IT, sales, whosoever, anyone joins, he or she would learn something new.
Yes.
Right? So we are all trainers and speakers here, and that is what we can aim at, sharing our knowledge through this platform. Now, I would like to share this. Many people are afraid of, why should I share my knowledge in free? This is a platform which is free. Why should I share my knowledge free of cost? I say that today the world is such that there is no dearth of knowledge. If someone has to learn, everything is available on social media, on videos, Google, everything is available. And it's not that if I'm saying something, it's only me who knows about it. When I'm thinking about something, there would be 1,000 others who would be thinking in the same line, in the same pattern. So it's better to, in these days, today's time, it is better to share as much as we can. And when we keep sharing, we will reach more people, and that is how we will build our brand, and that is how we will attract more opportunities. That is what should be our focus.
Yes.
Right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
so that was all from my side, and good that we connected. It was a great start. I was thinking to have this for a very long period of time. For months, I was thinking to start. There are people in the group. There are around, I think, 1,000 people in the group. In PlanMyTrainings group, there are many people. In Speakers Club, that the other group that we have, there are about 25 people in that group. So I was thinking to start this for a very long period of time. Now, today being the auspicious day as well, being the day of Goddess of Knowledge, I thought I would start from this day today. So that's all. So let me stop the recording.